Hi, this is Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book on tape to play for you. Today's book is The Day Birdie the Early Bird Learned to Fly from 1989. So let's get started.
Hi, boys and girls. This is Ronald McDonald, and I have a great story to read to you. It's about Birdie the early bird. Have you ever tried something that was really hard to do? Something that was so hard you felt like giving up? Well, that's what this story is about, and I think you'll like it a lot. Before we start, remember that every time you hear this sound, it's time to turn the page. Oh, don't turn it yet. That was just practice. Now, let's get on with our story. It was a warm, sunny day in McDonald Land. Grimace and the captain were playing ball with Hamburglar and the professor when Birdie the early bird came hopping along. "Why, shiver me timbers if it isn't Birdie," said the captain. Birdie said that today was a big day. "Today I am going to learn to fly," said Birdie. "But Birdie, doesn't it take longer than a day to learn to fly?" asked the captain. "Not for me," said Birdie. "I'm going to learn right away." Then Birdie started flapping her wings as fast as she could. Flap, flap, flap she went. Flap, 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 flap. But no matter how hard she tried, Birdie could not fly. "What is wrong with me?" said Birdie. "Every bird knows how to fly." When Birdie's friends saw how much she wanted to fly, they wanted to help her. Suddenly, the professor's light bulb lit up. "I think I have an idea to help you fly, Birdie," said the professor. He left for a moment. Then he came back with two big springs. He tied the springs to Birdie's feet. "Now jump, Birdie," said the professor, "and flap your wings." Birdie jumped. Boing went the springs. Birdie bounced high in the air. Boing, boing, boing. Birdie flapped her wings hard, but no matter how much she flapped, she could not stay up in the air. She bounced so high, she bounced right into the professor's garden. "Robble, robble, robble, idea," said Hamburglar. "Hamburglar says he has an idea," said the professor. Hamburglar gave Birdie a shiny new pair of roller skates. "Robble, robble, robble, roller skates," said Hamburglar. "He says to put them on," said the professor. So Birdie put on the roller skates. Birdie started skating down the sidewalk. She skated faster and faster. Then she flapped her wings. But no matter how hard she tried, Birdie could not get off the ground. She skated so fast, she ran right into a pile of hay. Whoosh! Suddenly, Grimace started jumping up and down. It looked like he had an idea. Grimace brought Birdie a big bunch of balloons. They were red, orange, green, and blue. When Birdie held the balloons, she started floating up into the air. "She's flying!" everyone shouted. Birdie was having a great time being so high in the sky. Suddenly, the balloons got caught in a tree. Pop, pop, pop went the balloons. Birdie flapped her wings, but she could not stay up in the air. Luckily, she landed in another pile of hay. Kerplop. "Thank you all for trying to help me," said Birdie, "but it's no use. I will never learn to fly." "You can't give up, Birdie," said the professor. "You have to keep trying." Birdie did not know if the professor was right, but she decided to keep trying. Every day she flapped her wings. Flap, 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 flap. Flapping was hard work. It helped Birdie to know that her friends believed in her. One day, Birdie's friends got her a present to cheer her up. "Come on, Birdie," said the professor. "We have a surprise for you." Birdie followed them to the park. There, sitting on the grass, was the biggest balloon Birdie had ever seen. It was as big as a house, and it had bright red and yellow stripes. "Come on," said the professor. "Let's all go for a ride." Everyone got in the balloon. Then up, up, up they went. "This is almost like flying," said Birdie happily. "Riding in a balloon is fun." Suddenly, the captain's hat blew off in the wind. "There she blows!" shouted the captain. Without thinking, Birdie flew out of the balloon and grabbed the captain's hat in her beak. "Hey, mates, look at Birdie," said the captain. "She's flying!" When Birdie realized she was flying, she was happy as could be. "I can fly! I can fly!" said Birdie. The balloon landed, and everyone got out to watch Birdie. They could see her flapping her wings and soaring high in the sky. "Yippee!" said Birdie. "I can touch the clouds!" When Birdie tried to land, she was going so fast that she skidded right into a pile of hay. Thump! "We knew you could learn how to fly, Birdie," said the professor. "Now if I can just learn how to land," said Birdie, shaking hay off her feathers. Everyone laughed. Wasn't that a great story, boys and girls? Lots of times it takes practice to learn to do something new. But if you keep on trying and don't give up, you can do just about anything. Here's a song about that.
Birdie the early bird was a bird who couldn't fly. Though more than anything, she really wanted to reach the sky. Her friends all tried to help her to get up in the air. But no matter what they did, she couldn't stay up there. If you try, really try, you can almost touch the sky. You can do most anything if you just try. Don't give up, don't give in, and you know you're gonna win. 'Cause the trick to it is to stick to it, and you'll make it by and by. If you try, really try, Birdie try. Before Birdie the early bird could ever learn to fly, Birdie the early bird had to learn to really try. She went flap, 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 she tried every way. She knew if she tried and tried, she'd learn to fly someday. If you try, really try, you can almost touch the sky. You can do most anything if you just try. Don't give up, don't give in, and you know you're gonna win. 'Cause the trick to it is to stick to it, and you'll make it by and by. If you try, really try, Birdie try. One day Birdie's friends all took her out for a ride. In a big balloon with yellow stripes, they all were safe inside. Suddenly the captain's hat blew off way up high. And suddenly Birdie the early bird began to fly. If you try, really try, you can almost touch the sky. You can do most anything if you just try. Don't give up, don't give in, and you know you're gonna win. 'Cause the trick to it is to stick to it, and you'll make it by and by. If you try, really try, if you try. If you try, really try, if you try. Really try, if you try, if you try.
Hope you had fun singing along. We'll do it again soon.
So, that was the day Birdie the early bird learned to fly from 1989. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a great video with another video coming out real soon. And our next book would be Grimmets Go to School.